Everyone, hope you all know that our Karnataka State Board has announced 8th standard students will be writing their board exam from this year, and don't take tension children, be cool, prepare well for your exams. Hope you all have started your preparation. So today in this video I am going to discuss with you reproduction in animals. In your biology part you have a topic reproduction in animals, right? Okay, so we will discuss about that topic today. Then come, we will start with the reproduction. See, first initially what is reproduction, right? When you listen to the word reproduction, it means that the producing of the generation, production of next part or the next organism, another organism from the same parents, right? So here reproduction is nothing but, when you want to learn about the definition of reproduction, an organism reproduces an offspring. Offspring means what? Their children, right? Or the next generation of it. So an organism reproduces its own offspring that is similar to the organism. So which organism is producing? The offspring also will be similar to that, through the biological process is known as reproduction. Okay, an organism reproduces an offspring that is similar to the organism through the biological process is known as reproduction. Okay, so learn the definition of reproduction. So it will be for 1 mark. An organism produces an offspring, that is very important, to the similar of the organism, and through what? Through the biological process is known as reproduction. Okay, and now how does this reproduction occur? What is reproduction we studied? How does this reproduction occurs? So there are two modes of reproduction. So the first mode is asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Okay, so two modes of reproduction, asexual and sexual reproduction. So first, what is asexual reproduction? See, in this reproduction the offspring will be produced by only one parent. Okay, offspring will be produced by only one parent. That process we call it as asexual reproduction. Then sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction is producing of an organism by two parents. That is what? Two parents in the sense there is male and female. Okay, male and female gametes, male and female gametes are fusing to produce a new offspring by formation of zygote. Okay, so sexual reproduction is nothing but producing of an organism by male fusion of or the fission of male and female gametes. Fine children. So two modes of reproduction, one is asexual and sexual reproduction. So where does this asexual reproduction occurs, and where does this, or for which organism sexual reproduction is going to occur? So as you know, when you consider an organism, we have unicellular organisms, right, and multicellular organisms. So what is unicellular organisms? The organism which is consisting of a single cell. Multicellular means many cells, right? So unicellular organism. If you want the example of unicellular organism, I can give as Amoeba. Okay, then we have Hydra. Fine. So these are the examples of the unicellular organism. So for this, for your class, first we will study how does this asexual reproduction is occurring in unicellular. See, in the unicellular only single cell, no? So there is no involvement of two parents there. So only single parent is going to produce the offspring. So most common asexual reproduction will occur in the unicellular organisms. So first we will study about how does this asexual reproduction occurs in the Hydra. Okay, that is reproduction occurs in the Hydra. See, Hydra, this will be the structure of the Hydra. Hydra is an unicellular organism where they have a tentacles. These are the tentacles, and this will be the body of the Hydra. Okay, so what happens here? As the Hydra during some process, there will be a bud formation in the part of the Hydra. So what is the bud here? Nothing but a bulged part. Okay. So a part will be originating in the Hydra itself, in its body itself. Then that bud will grow to form a baby Hydra. That is only actually in the body of it only it is growing. So once it grows, what happens? It will be cut from that parent body and it will be separated as a new organism or the baby Hydra. Fine. See a simple process here. So what happens? Hydra, there is a bulged part originating in the Hydra itself, that we call it as the bud. That bud grows as a baby Hydra, and once it has grown, it will detach from its mother Hydra, and okay, so the baby Hydra will be separated. So by this process, reproduction in Hydra is going to occur. Okay. Next, we will go with the reproduction in Amoeba. So when you consider Amoeba, what happens? It is a shapeless structure and it is having a nucleus right in the center. So what is happening here in the sense, you know, it does not have a differentiated body parts, no organs or organ systems in this, it has only nucleus in that and a space inside that. So what is happening here? Amoeba means a nucleus is going to divide. When you consider this is the nucleus, okay, this is going to divide now like this. Two nucleus is going to form, okay. So what is happening? Nucleus is divides into two. That one nucleus, what does it do? Means it's starting its body, means it is going to frame in a new body. Fine. One nucleus here, so it is going to divide, then two separate nucleus will be formed. So each separate nucleus will form a separate body and detach from them. Okay. So two daughter amoeba are formed. So this we call it as binary fission. Fine. So why binary fission? Means binary 2. So two nuclei is going to divide. There are not n number of nuclei will not be divided. Only one nuclei will divide into two. Okay. So in one amoeba, it separates into two bodies. So now what happened? This amoeba has been divided into two babies. Fine. So this is how reproduction in amoeba takes place. Fine, children. So in the amoeba, how it is happening? By a process called as binary fission. How it is means the nucleus in the amoeba will divide into two. So each nuclei is going to form its own body and each detach from themselves and form into a two daughter amoeba. Fine, children. So this is how reproduction in amoeba is going to occur. Now in the next video I am going to discuss about the sexual reproduction. How does the sexual reproduction occurs in the animals. Fine. Hope you understood the concept. So these are the main concepts what you have to study in this chapter. Then the remaining concepts I will explain you in the next video. Thank you for watching.